The Ark of the Covenant was in the Holy of Holies. Inside the Ark of the Covenant, you had the 10 Commandments, you had manna, and you had Aaron's rod that budded. Each one of these would represent Jesus. So the 10 Commandments is pretty straightforward. The 10 Commandments was the law of God. Jesus, of course, did not break any of the law. The manna, well, Jesus says that he is actually the manna that came down from heaven. He is the bread of life. And the manna that was placed inside the Ark of the Covenant was to point to Jesus later on. Jesus even confirms this when he says, I am the bread that comes down from heaven. The other item that's less talked about is Aaron's rod. So stick with me here. Aaron's rod was a dead, dried rod. This dead piece of wood. It had no life in it. They bring all their rods in. The next day, Aaron's rod had sprouted almond leaves. Stick with me. This dead wood that had no life in it gave forth life. Aaron's rod is a depiction of the cross and what it means, and this dead, lifeless wood actually brings forth life. When Jesus died on that dead wood, it gave life to the world. And that was also inside of the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant was made out of acacia wood overlaid with gold. In Israel, there are very few trees. Well, guess which one has thorns? The acacia tree. This tree that they used to make the Ark of the Covenant would later be the same tree that they used to make the crown of thorns that they placed on Jesus's head. Now, if you'll permit me to get just a little bit deeper here, okay? The Holy of Holies was 10 cubits wide. So it was 10 cubits wide, 10 cubits long, and 10 cubits high. But the walls were about a half a cubit thick. So what that means is that the inside of the holy place would have been 9 cubits wide, 9 cubits long, and 10 cubits high. So that's going to be on the inside. The Ark of the Covenant, as I said previously, was 1.5 by 1.5 by 2.5 cubits cubed. Now that means the volume of the Ark of the Covenant is 5.625 cubits. Now, if you divide the volume of the holy place by the volume of the Ark of the Covenant, you get 144. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, go and read Revelation. Read about New Jerusalem. Read what the measurements of New Jerusalem are. Read about the 144,000. I drew it in my Bible because I like to Bible journal. I had limited space to work with, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I hope this encourages you to go and dig a little bit deeper. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. What do you think? Maybe you have some kind of insight that you want to add to this. I hope you like this video.